It's awful when technology won't work. Okay, so hello TGIF not. No, Spotlight, where am I? What am I doing? Major
Yeah, well,
meltdown in the household today. Nothing's working, and yeah, it's all right when it doesn't work for me. I just say, sorry guys, it's cancelled. But yeah, when you're when you're at work doing home office work and the technology lets you down, that's a
yeah,
completely
that's awful.
different kettle. Oh, absolutely. Stressy or what? And having to go into work at the last minute, can't take the car because they've closed all the roads down, which was to the point of home office. Yeah. Oh, they're doing work on the tram. But they've actually shut the whole road down. We're kind of cut off here. So it's a case of going
So
in
you
the
are in a little island,
well, you've
tiny
seen where
island,
we live, yeah.
isolated.
You've seen where we live, and it's kind of cut off anyway. But there are like two ways out. But if you want to go in the direction of the city, you've
Yep.
got no hope. Now, well, you can walk, but that's a bit of an ask when you're trying to get to the office quickly. So I hope
So it's
it's
going to run
okay.
after time. Oh gosh,
I
it's going to
don't
be in a
know.
bad mood
I
all
don't
day.
know.
Anyway,
Luckily, it's not here now. So, but I had to stop starting the call. Does that sound right? I had to stop starting the call because otherwise you'd have heard some very choice English words.
okay. Well, for my
Find the
education, it's
phone, can't
good,
find,
but
yeah. Oh, but it is. My heart goes out to him because it's a horrible feeling. Anyway, we seem to be missing an Aladdin. I don't
yeah.
know where he is, probably fast asleep. So never mind. We will carry on. Thanks for coming, Zom. Otherwise, I'd be sitting here talking to myself.
Pleasure. I love this spotlight session. I'm learning a lot of. I get a lot of information from it usually because you do it a bit like a presentation and you push some information about the network, about the new tools usually or new activities. So
I
I'm
prefer
listening.
to call them toys. I prefer to call them toys.
Yeah, I don't use toys. I don't know how people could perceive that because it's a learning English network. Come on.
Yeah, but we like to play with our toys. So everybody who's received an invite so far, I've said we've got a new toy. We're playing with a new toy. So shall we talk about our first new toy, which we actually got to test in real time last night in Kitely. So if I explain to people who don't know, Kitely is a virtual world and it has got voice in the world. So you can talk with your avatars and the voice comes out of the avatars kind of thing. However, sometimes it just doesn't work. You can get into Kitely and then you've got no voice because if you've got any kind of wobbly connection, the first thing to go is voice. So one of the reasons I've been investigating new toys was because of that. And I was really pushed to look for something when I came back from my holes because poor Marion had several meltdowns on Skype with problems connecting and getting it to work on Windows 10. Just they seem to have created a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. So I have sensibly refused their update. I said, nope. Normally I keep my updates up to date on Skype, but this time I just rejected. And they keep asking me to do it. You know, every time I log on, we can improve your, and I've seen your improved experience. I'm not interested. So maybe they'll sort it out. But I wanted to have somewhere people could go quickly as a backup. Okay. And that's where this thing called Discord comes in. Now, it sounds strange. I know, Discord.
Yes.
But it's a very playful platform. I actually like it. It's got mugwumps and all sorts of little bots that do air horns because it's a gamer platform. But you know me, I'm into disruptive technology. Webinar Jam that we're here now is a marketer's platform. I don't use it for marketing. I don't do marketing. It's not my bag, really. I might have to start, but at the moment, I don't do marketing. So the idea of Discord kind of came to me from Kip, from Vertlantis in Second Life. Second Life has the same kind of problems as Kitely and OpenSim in general. They use a voice server called Vivox. And Vivox throws wobblies sometimes. Even I've lost voice and I've got a good connection. So Kip was looking for alternatives for Second Life, for when things go wrong. And he very kindly shared what he'd found or he'd been told about by somebody else. This is what I love about the internet. Yeah, A tells B, B tells C, C tells the world.
That's great. This is great because
Yes,
it's an
I love
awesome
it.
tool.
Exactly. Well, they don't always work out, as you know. We've had tools, especially for presentations and for meetings. We've used several different platforms in our time online. Let's face it, we've been doing this since 1999. Sounds so long ago now. It's aging me, you know. It's definitely aging. Definitely giving me
It's
wrinkles.
the same one around, guys. So
Yeah, but when I look at the different platforms we use, not just for sessions, but for hosting, for like the magazine, and I even tried WordPress. I might go back to it. And Moodle, you know, that's part of what the network's about, trying these things out, seeing what works. And eventually, I reckon we'll just come up with the perfect solution. So I even looked into
perfect.
something called, perfection. Well,
this
as perfect
does
as
not
possible.
exist.
PAP, perfect as possible. PAP.
That's it.
I even looked at Blue Box. I don't know if you've heard of it.
No.
The big,
It's a
big blue button. The big blue button. It's called.
It's a big blue button.
Yeah, it's very interesting. But if you can't run your own servers, it's just way out of our league. It's price, of course, because the network runs on a shoestring. So we haven't got the bucks to build our own stuff. We haven't got the bucks to use very expensive stuff.
It's a web conferencing
Yeah.
system. Okay.
Yeah. But it is actually, I love it. I'd love to be able to use it because it is open source. So people can use it to develop their own things, and, people are using it. And it's got some very nice features.
Okay. It's been developed especially for online learning, this one.
Yeah,
Okay,
perfect. And
all
you
right.
can integrate it in Moodle. Now we run we run the vocabulary challenges on Moodle, and I was thinking it would be nice if we could have an in Moodle discussion. But as I say, for the number of seats we'd require, it's just out of our league at the moment.
Okay.
So, looking for something else, I thought, that's fine. When I was in France, I did a sneaky, bought a ticket for the 152 million euro.
Yeah,
Somebody in Belgium won it. In fact, I must ask April if it was her.
Oh, look here. I hope it's her.
I'll send her a bill for all those lessons. I don't think I think we'd have heard about it by now if it had been. I can't see April would be able to keep that to herself. So we ended up with Discord. Let me do a little screen share. I know you know about it, Zom, but for those who are thinking, what are they rabbiting on about? Hang on. I'll start screen sharing now.
Yeah. You will be hooked to Discord, guys. It's awesome.
So Discord is really, like an app. And they are putting themselves up. If you look at their webpage, you can see they are putting themselves directly up against some of the gamer or online provider of communication people. And when you look at their features, it's pretty good. It is 100% free. I mean, even if you want to set up your own little servers and your own groups, it's still free. Hi, Aladdin. Good morning. Shall I put my mother voice on? Did you have a nice sleep? Hi, Aladdin.
Well, it was up at 3:30, the guy.
No way.
With a message for English Radio News Roundup. So I can understand that it's a little bit early for him right now.
We have a saying, don't burn the candle at both ends, don't you?
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh my goodness, you still sound asleep.
Yeah, sound asleep, yes. I don't know why this alarm is not working. I'm not sure, but it's...
Oh, what's not working? I can hear you.
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I can hear you.
The alarm is not... I didn't hear...
Oh, your alarm didn't work. But I did send you a message because it was really funny. I thought, well, you must be up because you were still online on Discord. So I sent you a message in Discord and I told Zom and she went, oh no, he's just left his phone on. So you were logged in as, I thought he must be awake because his light's green. It says he's online, but seemingly you don't. So don't forget to disconnect. Otherwise people will be sending you messages like, good morning. We are starting. I thought maybe you thought we were running the session from Discord, but as it doesn't have screen sharing abilities, no, it's not going to happen. Anyhow, I was just talking about Discord itself. Hi, Rima. Nice to see you. Pop your hand up, Rima, if you want to come in and join us in the room. It's pretty much free for all today. And I was just showing people who don't know what we're talking about yet, what Discord is and how it sort of like is positioning itself against the other guys out there. Now, TeamSpeak, somebody, I can't remember who it was, quite a long-term member, but doesn't come to many sessions of the forum, kept going on to me about TeamSpeak and saying, why don't you try TeamSpeak? And I did look into it, guys, but it's not free. And if you want enough seats, you have to keep paying and paying and paying. So when it comes to Discord at the moment, this is the bit that is really sexy. We like free. Some
free and good quality at the same time. It's
exactly.
unbelievable.
And fun.
Yeah.
I think
you're going to get hooked. That's dangerous.
Yeah. Well, you have to control yourself. Like everything on the internet, switch it off sometimes. You're in control. You know, everybody says, I'm addicted. You're still in control. You just have to decide, no, I'm not addicted. I'm a grown up. I can click the button that says, go do something in the garden, go for a walk. As you know, I'm very good at doing that, much to everybody's disgust. I'm not online 24/7. Now, what's really nice, though, is it's free. As you said, Zom, good quality. I mean, that was the first test we did yesterday. And I think, apart from how did Oscar manage to break it? It seems to be a bit wobbly if you leave and then come back in. We had that problem as well, didn't we, Zom?
Yeah, we had to. If you move around and you use, you change servers or channels, or then it seems like the system is losing a little bit the plot and doesn't know where you are at, and so you lose your voice. But if you reset the voice, it seems to work again. But Oscar was in trouble yesterday. Yeah,
he did. So we got okay. Here's a down point. Here's a downside. I get Aladdin.
That's it.
I do get notifications. Now that can be a good thing or a bad thing, depending on how you live your life.
You can mute the server. You can
exactly.
No, because you can adjust the notification you want to receive. So if you let it open for everything, yes, this is counter.
Exactly.
Turn your life into a nightmare. But everything is adjustable, so no worries about that.
Exactly. You can just switch it off. You can ask it not to send you notifications. But if you are waiting for a group to join, or you're wanting message, I think it's a great work tool, actually. Discord probably won't like me saying this, but I also think it's a great tool for teachers. I really do think it has got some features that teachers will hate, but I think it's got some features that teachers will love. And one of the things for me is the simplicity. Okay, it doesn't have a whiteboard, it doesn't have screen sharing, but if you integrate this with other free software out there, you could build up a free good quality system for streaming, for screen sharing, and for voice. I really think that if you used OBS, you can integrate it with Discord. Haven't done that yet. A bit scared of that. But yeah, I know. Yes, I'm a coward, you know. No, I'm just thinking, okay, how open do I want my computer to be to the world? But anyhow, it's got some very good features, and it's got the mobile side as well. A lot of our users and more using their phones.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I want to speak to people. But when I go onto Skype, it's one of the reasons I don't use Skype anymore. Too many problems, too much stress, and not enough benefit. The reason I use Webinar Jam, yeah, it's got problems, but the benefit is the streaming, the screen sharing, and the other tools that are coming in the new Webinar Jam, which we'll also talk about today. Okay, so what people need to
Another-
do. Oh, sorry, yes, Som.
Yeah, just another things, guys. If you want to use Discord, you don't have to install anything at all. You can. It's light web application as well. So just a link on your web browser, and you are there. So you don't even know necessarily to install an app on your computer, or well, on your phone you need the mobile app. It's better, but otherwise nothing is required. So it's very, very friendly for that and easy to use. It's unbelievable. And whatever the platform, Android, Windows, what did you try, Aladdin? I don't remember, but whatever your system, Windows Phone,
iOS and Linux,
iOS as
every
well.
platform.
It's this guy did an excellent job for that. I think we are going to get everybody. So the one who don't want to be part of it, it's really because they don't want. They can't find any excuse. Get involved.
Well, this is what I'm thinking. Okay, the openness of it, the multiple platform use, and the ease of use. And as you were reading my mind then, Zom, because yesterday Oscar asked, "Do I need to download the app?" And no, you don't. As long as you've got the link into a room, or the key, if you like, because rooms can be locked or open. One of our rooms is going to be open. That's the text chat. So pretty much when people find us, they're welcome to join us. But the voice rooms will be locked down. Okay, so rooms that are running sessions, you'll still need to be a member of the forum. But with this Discord app, I'm reasonably confident that we can relax some of the requirements to join us. So maybe people won't need the 2 stars. I'll come to that in a minute and get your feedback on what I'm thinking. I don't know whether it's a good idea or not. So I need feedback on what I'm thinking. Okay. So what you can do is you can download the app, or you can open it in a web browser. And as you said, for a PC or a laptop, I would say open it for a web browser. If you want to set up your own servers, run your own groups, run your own rooms, then I would say you need the app. Okay.
No, not necessarily.
Well, I looked at the Open Discord in a browser, and things seem to be a little slower for setting up. And I found the app a lot easier to use. So
okay, all right.
When you download the app, this is what you get. Okay, and this is our Learn English. Now, it says Learn English because I'm really stupid. I didn't know what to call it. I was doing it in a hurry. I was like, so it's just called
not at all gaming like, guys. Not fun at all. But anyway, that's a teacher.
I'm so sorry. I'm so boring.
We can name it after that, right?
Yeah, I think you can rename it. Yes, so maybe we can have a competition for a new name. However,
that's dangerous.
English game. Play with English.
No, not English games. It's boring too.
Play with
no, the
English.
problem with English games, Aladdin, is we might get 5-year-olds. Like, oh, can I play? No, you can't. And I don't want to make it an adult-only channel because we might get the wrong people for that. You can set your channel up as not safe for work, but we're not that. But we're not aimed at children. So I think English games might be a dangerous thing. We could certainly have an English games text channel or something like that. But anyhow, what I've done at the moment, we've just got the common room, which is text only. So when people from the network come and join us, this is where you'll end up to text, and you'll be able to see only from when you join, only from new messages from the time you join. Okay,
so no history for the new members.
Not for new members, no. Moderators will be able to check the history, but new members won't. Same rules will apply for everything on the network. Be nice, be kind, don't be a scumbag, that kind of thing. Okay. And there is moderation, whereas in Skype you cannot delete messages from other people. I can't edit them, but I can, and other admins can delete them. You can also react to messages. So it's got some nice little features, and it is instantaneous. So if I could ask Aladdin to write something now in the common room, if you could join me in the common room, Aladdin, and then write something, and we'll see how quickly it comes through.
I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always online.
I do hope you sleep sometimes. Hi, see? So, hi. Now, this is where it actually beats discuss, knocks it into a cocked hat. Discuss, I love Discuss because it enables us to have communication on the website. I don't think that's available for Discord, but Discuss is also monetized, and I'm all into getting money in for the network. So I like Discuss. I'm not going to kill Discuss. However, when we want to do a text chat, I prefer Skype. Now I prefer Discord because it is instantaneous.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that 100 is.
Let me add something that we discovered yesterday, because
Oh, yeah.
it's with voice chat. It's not discovered. It's the ability that if I am free of having free time anytime. For example, if I am as a night owl, might be I am free at 4 a.m. So I will come here just like Skype group and say, okay, I am free to speak. What I am doing now, I just click on voice chat, so it will be able to people. I'm in voice chat room if anyone want to speak or to practice to speak. So that's it. If I leave this message, some people will just join to me on voice chat, so we can speak anytime. If you have a free, we don't have to create another group and adding people from this group to this group. And you see that's happening on Skype. So some people want to talk with each other, and they creating another group. So they sending a message, adding those people here. But I don't have to add all those people. Just enter the voice chat and say, I am in a voice chat. I'm free to speak.
Yeah, I back up that. And this is a good thing. And even when you've got people that are around, you put yourself available in the voice chat. You just turn off the microphone and the headset as well if you don't want to necessarily to listen to what's going on around, and just to say that you are available somewhere. And another thing that you can even create a channel for announcements or stuff like this. You really can do everything you've got in mind. You really can organize your text and voice channels as you like for whatever purposes. And I've discovered yesterday that there is a jukebox bot, so you can even
No
play
way.
music. Yes, it's called jukebot, and you can link it to a playlist and so on. People can play music. So there is a few commands with that.
Comics.
And well,
Yes.
it's honestly it's awesome. Because I'm connected to another server as well, who's using it a lot. A lot of features from Discord, they have been around for more time, and so I'm discovering the kind of different thing they are doing over there, and it's awesome. There are plenty of things to do.
And I think one of the strengths that Discord has, because it's for gamers and because it's so new, it is pretty new. It's only been, they were celebrating their second birthday.
Yeah, it's in beta version, actually.
I think it will always be in beta.
True, I agree with you.
The way they've got it set up, because they're on GitHub. Okay, so for example, yesterday you can share videos. I'm trying to find the little cartoon, but I don't know if it lived or if it went away.
A link. It was a link. No.
Oh, it was a link.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yes, there we go. So it'll even do, as you said, Aladdin cartoons. I do not look like that. Okay.
Yeah, she does. She does, guys.
How come we look like that and I end up looking like that?
Well, both are as cute. Huh?
So yeah, there's lots of things you can do. As I say, some of the features of it, I can imagine teachers going, "Oh no, that's far too disruptive in the classroom," but I love it. I love it. What you were saying about setting up the room and just being there, etc., Aladdin, exactly. What we will do is, for example, voice chat is the default room for backup on a session and everything like that. Now, what you can't do is say to people, come and join me in voice chat unless you're an admin, okay? Which you are, Aladdin. Okay, so if you're a Shadok, you can
it's a
invite
reason
people
why.
in. There is a reason. Yeah, I don't want
So
millions of
it's not
people
open.
suddenly jumping in.
Voice chat is not open to everybody.
The voice chat channel is not open to everybody. They have to be added, I believe. Now, I might be wrong, but I think that's what I've done. Because when you set up a channel, you can set permissions.
Yeah, it's what you've done. Yeah, all right.
Okay. And I've made it that people who are in the Shadok group, Shadoks are members who have admin rights, who can add and kick and ban, etc. So basically, Shadok means boss. People who are in the Ellie.net group will be able to do other things, okay, but they won't be able to invite people. There is a reason, because I've done this before. I've run these sort of things before on other platforms, and somehow people get a membership link and then other people find it and they don't actually want to learn English. They just want to mess about or be disruptive or troll or just be nasty sometimes, unfortunately. So we're going to be a little bit, but the text voice room, the common room, people will be able to come along and introduce themselves and say hello, but they will then need to be added to the voice channels. Okay. Once you're added to the voice channels, I think you can pretty much hop around. But I'm not sure. So it's just try it and see. You know, if we get a lot of disruption, I'm sure you guys will help me tidy it up.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. So what I'm planning to do is have an invitation link that is permanent, but people will join. They won't actually be full members. They'll be everyone, I think it's called,
Okay.
isn't it?
Yeah, at everyone.
Then I'll add them as LEN.net members. We might have other levels, maybe for people with, 2 years in the forum, that kind of thing. So different rooms, maybe. I don't know. But we'll do something that will link it into the forum. I don't want to kill the forum. I want to keep the forum going.
May I ask a question?
You may ask anything you want. I don't have to answer, though.
Okay. I'm just wondering, okay, you are talking about the members of the Learn English Network, and we all know most of the members there because they need to have to be an active member and stuff like this. What about people coming from outside the Learn English forum? And I'm thinking especially the people who will attend coming from the live chat webpage, which has almost no constraints over there. No, so they will have a specific role, or they will just be temporary people getting in and out? Because I know you can set up members.
That's what's going to happen, yes.
All right, okay.
But that's what I wanted your input on. I mean, I don't want to be a complete control freak, even though I have slight control freak tendencies.
Too late.
But it's true. I know I am. But probably that's why, that's what's needed on a network like this. You probably do need a bit of control freakery going on. But I'm looking at Discord and thinking, okay, I can let go a bit. I can be a bit more relaxed. The only reason I'm so control freaky is when I started, everything was open to everybody and it got so blasted. I mean, truly nasty stuff. So I don't want that. Life's too short for me to be deleting horrible images and horrible messages. I don't want to spend my life doing that. So, but I'm thinking we could open it up, and there is the ability to give temporary membership where people are in the room, they are members, but when they leave, they have to have another link before they can rejoin. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. So they're members whilst they're in a session, especially for people who don't really know what we're about.
I think it's a good idea. I think it's a good idea because if these people then ask to join again and so on, then we have got, we could think that then they really want to to participate on a regular basis. But if it's just to have people sitting there, I don't see the point, and it could be very confusing for the Shadok and for everybody to know, okay, with whom am I interacting with, and this person is just sitting, but I've never been them chatting around or talking or getting
Exactly.
involved.
Well,
so I totally agree with that personally.
what we can do is you might notice here, we've got different colors. Okay, so that white color means, yeah, I'm big boss. Sorry, Zom, I can't do anything about that. But you've got your own channel. You're big boss there, so you're all right. The yellow means Shadok, which means which is what we're using for the bosses. Okay, the moderators, the admins will be Shadoks. And then we've got blue, which means members. Now, blue means LEN net members. That means a member of the forum with 2 stars. So we know that they've confirmed their email. We know that they've interacted a bit on the forum. I'm going to ask people to use their forum names. Okay.
Okay.
Preferably their forum
Avatar,
just to help in sessions, so we know who we're dealing with.
Now
that's only as good. Yeah, because you can just set it up anyway. But you can just pretend to be Zom if you want to be. But once we hear your voice, we know it's not you.
That's difficult to reproduce someone else's voice anyway.
Exactly.
You can rename people's name.
I don't really want to do that unless somebody came in as, I don't know, something totally inappropriate. But then I'd probably ban them.
If there is a nasty name, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I just ban them.
Right.
No nasty names. Same as on the forum. I get them, big this and little that and all that stuff, and they're just gone. I haven't got time to deal with that. So they would be gone. I'm not even going to change their name.
Okay.
They'll just be banned. Okay, so we can ban people. Obviously, they can always come back. That's what griefers can do. But
no, not necessarily. And it's the same, guys. Be careful not to leave a server if you like it, because then you will not be able to re-enter it unless you are invited. So you just have to be careful with what you do when you leave somewhere. If it's a test, because then to re-enter it, you will have to wait for an invitation, because there is a way to find a server as well. Discord has got a list of servers. So it's the reason why I'm saying you can get a lot of people around here that they are looking for servers, the list of servers on Discord, and you can join pretty much anything then. So we might have a few surprises. If you get
the thing is, we do get them. I get them on Skype, but you don't see them, okay? Because I've never been able to add admins into Skype. It's not something I can do. I can add you into rooms, but I can't give you admin to my account. I can't let you be me. Whereas here, I can kind of let you be me. Yeah. Because it's set up. So in Skype, it's been a bit of a mare, because everybody who joins has to say, and it's all personal. It's all done. There's no bots involved. It's just me tapping away on my keyboard. Makes it slow, can be frustrating for new members. But I always figure, well, if they haven't got the patience to put up with that, they probably haven't got the patience to learn English. So it does need patience. Okay. But this enables me to sort of set this up in a similar way to Skype, with rooms and groups for sessions.
It's good. You did a good job
but also to open it up to the trusted admins from the forum. Anybody who wants to be a trusted admin, who's been around long enough. I know they're not there just to, sell shoes or whatever. It does enable me to sort of open it up more, which means I can relax a bit, which means I can be a bit more laid back. So we'll get surprises, but hopefully we'll do.
That's part of life. It's the internet, so it's good.
Exactly. Now, the other benefits of this is you're not Aladdin. You're not in voice chat, or you're not Aladdin. Aladdin's still trying to figure out. Oh, okay.
Let's see which one is which one.
Let's see what's happened. Oh my goodness.
Oh no, I look like a boring one. Come on.
You are
the alien. I love the alien.
I'm the alien. I'm the alien. Oh my goodness. That's probably right as well. I like it, Aladdin. Okay, and yeah, I know there's going to be a few issues with that kind of thing. People are going to, the air horn, for example, that might have to go because I had a headache after yesterday's session.
Well, your fault. No, it's not your fault. You decided to try it. So, but we can. The Shadow can add bots to the servers. Oh, really? Oh,
I think you can. I think I've given you server rights, and if not, I'll set up another layer that can.
I'm not sure I should be a Shadow then.
No, if you can't, it's only because I'm also inviting Natasha and Marion in, and they're not sure what's going on yet. So Natasha's going to try to come to TGIF today just to have a snoop, but we might have to do a special 5 minutes.
I'll pop around then. I will have to make the time. I'll have to make the time. What time
she might not be able to. Normal time, 4:30. 4:30. Okay. So we've got a couple of questions. Not questions. Got a couple of comments from Marco, who I presume can't come in to the session with voice. So I can see the message, what is that? From Teach. Okay. So Marco, what I can do is I can send you a private message. Okay. I can kick you, block you, and all sorts. You've got a lot of control over who you want to interact with within a server as well. If you join another place, it's not heavily moderated, and somebody's being horrible, just block them, mute them, block them, etc. People who are shadow, kick and ban. That's for admins. Okay.
I love kick.
You're not allowed to keep kicking.
No, you can't.
Why did my air horn work? What did I do wrong?
Because you are not in the voice channel.
Oh, I'm not in the voice channel. Yes. Good. I'm actually relieved. And then I thought, why is it not working? But yes, that was just like,
It's
my
working.
head. So he might have to be banned. But it was fun to show what can happen. Septopus is staying. Okay. I love it. I love the fact you can make your own little cartoons. I think that's great. And then maybe share them as well. Put them onto your Flickr account and share them because they are awesome. I really think they're awesome. And there are other bots that we might play with too. Okay. Now, adding people, letting people in. As I say, I'm thinking that people who come through the permanent link will be put into like a temporary membership. Okay. Yeah. And then people who get to know them will be moved into the permanent groups, the LEN group, and maybe other groups, maybe G+ group, maybe Facebook group, what the heck, and then we can mix and match as people want to come into sessions, etc. I don't know what the limits are. Has anybody investigated the number limits for a voice session or for a group?
Well, it seems like because you can set up your voice channel setting how many people you want there. You can set up a limitation, but you can also say no limitation at all. You've got the I don't know. How you
can't believe that. I can't believe there's no limit.
I did. Well, I don't know, but you've got this the symbol, the math symbol that means infinite. You've got this symbol when you set up the parameter. So I don't know what is the limit actually.
Wow. I wonder if anybody's really tested it with a huge amount.
In voice? In the voice channel?
Yeah.
Because in the voice channel, as you said, you join, you leave, you don't stay connected. So to have thousands of people at the same time, I don't know, you have to create a bot for that.
Oh my goodness! No, I've just found an answer on Discord's website because when I've got a question in my head, you can pretty much guarantee 1,000 people have asked the same question. Does Discord have any limits for number of users on a channel or in general per server? The per server is around 10,000 or like 1,000. Okay, it's either 10,000 or 1,000. To get the offline list to go away, you need something like 100 members. Blah blah blah. There's no limit to the number of users that can be in a server. We do limit the number of people that can be online in a server, but we often adjust it for servers that reach this cap. Okay, it doesn't say what the cap is.
No, You don't
But
know,
that's
and
pretty
Anna
big.
is talking about the server. He's not talking about a specific channel.
True. But the server, they do talk, the channel is the server, by the way. When they're talking about the server, they're talking about the channel you're running.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, so what do you call this voice thread then? Like, for
Room.
example, they call that room. So we don't know
Yeah.
about the limitation in a
Yeah.
room. Because I
No.
was talking about the limitation of the room when I was saying that you can set up the parameter for each room.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can decide how many people in there.
Yeah. I mean, they talk about channels, they talk about rooms, but when you're talking about when you set it up, you're actually setting up a server. But it's like
Yeah.
a little slot on a server, really.
Okay.
Okay. So let's have a look. Limit of number of people in a voice server, single voice channel. Okay. Our official response to this has always been until your computer can't handle it anymore.
I love the answer, the reply.
Or maybe until your brain can't handle it anymore.
It's like the air horn. Enough. Too much
Yeah.
noise.
Yes,
1,000
it's a
air
logic
horns.
answer. It's a good one.
So
I like
actually,
the
Unless
answer,
your computer, yes, unless your computer
I
can
think most,
carry abusers, you can go on.
so they must have big machines behind that, data centers. I don't know, because
Yeah.
to
Well,
be
I
able
like
to
this
support,
answer here.
I think my computer yesterday, it was overheating while
it
we
was
are
fine with
opening.
500 people.
Uh,
My sanity was boiling away like the atmosphere of heaven's world. As it's turned into a rage giant of voices, all talking together about memes. But yes, my computer handled it.
Talia, I liked your
Not
sense of
human
humor.
beings are the witness.
So maybe when we set up voice channels, we will put a number
limitation,
that we
yeah.
can handle. Yeah, because at the end of the day, we want people to be able to talk in these things. It's not, and if we can get more recording, streaming, maybe, then that would cover the couldn't attend people. Yeah. Oh, well, you can
Okay.
watch. Now that's something I'm going to be putting a shout out to regular attendees in Natasha's and Marian's session to see if they'd be willing to record the sessions and
Okay.
then allow me to upload them to our
YouTube channel.
YouTube channel. Thank you. I had a brain freeze then. I'm not eating ice cream, honestly. I was like, what do we do? What do I do with those things that I stream? The reason being that although I try to stream Marian's and Natasha's sessions when I can, for example, yesterday, I'd actually thought, okay, oh, yes, I'm still up. Natasha's on in 15 minutes. I'll go and stream her call. And then I realized, oh, okay, 30 minutes later, I missed it. And I didn't want to start streaming halfway through. So I was too late. But if we've got anyone who can record on
I
OBS,
can.
yeah? Is that
Yeah.
okay? Well, you
Well,
don't have to
Aladdin,
do any editing, Aladdin. It would just be recorded and then
I
share
love
it.
editing.
I know, but I don't.
I was,
I'm still
you
worried
know
about
why
you
I
getting
was
half
I was late
four.
after uploading News Roundup. Why it's still late? Because I was recording how to do or how I am editing News Roundup on OBS. I was working on OBS yesterday, so it's editing video. After that, I go to Kid in Live. That's the application I am using for editing video. So it will
Uh-huh.
be uploading. It's ready to uploading to channel. Yes. So I
Okay,
love
well, that
editing
is
after
totally
it.
awesome. I know you do, but I
It
do want you
will.
to have a life
Yes,
and I
yes.
do want you to get some sleep.
Yes,
But
I
from
got
time
some
to time,
sleep.
good. How long? 10 minutes?
um,
I
four
mean, I've
hours,
not
3 hours, maybe.
slept. Okay, I've not slept much, but that was because of politics, nothing else. I was watching the results coming in from the election, even though I wasn't allowed to vote. I was watching the election last night on and off and listening into it when I woke up. So I didn't get much sleep either, but I wasn't on my computer.
Don't waste your time in this.
Oh, it's so important, Aladdin. It
Yes,
really
it's
is.
boring.
I know, but it's going to have a big impact on my life. And it'll be interesting to see what happens next. Let's put it that way. But anyhow, that was why I'm sleepy today. But no, if we could have a few volunteers to record the sessions, and then we can because I'd like everybody to be able to listen in to the sessions at least. Because, well, it's up to them then, isn't it? It's like, I'm not talking about, a couple of the sessions will always be private. They'll still be private. Like the Thursday evening session on Kitely and the Back to Basics session, they will always be set to private. Only people who were in the session will be allowed access. But the other sessions, I think it would be nice if they're open, available for everybody to benefit from. Maybe if somebody's, for example, this happened this week, somebody wasn't able to attend Tuesday's session, but wanted to be in Thursday's session. And it would be really nice if they could just, fast forward through Tuesdays to see what had been read, what had been discussed, maybe see on the forum what had been done, and then join Thursday's session fully prepared. Okay. But I'm not going to insist. I mean, I'm not going to tell people that's what they've got to do, but I want to give people the opportunity to do that. Okay. Now, I did my session on Wednesday in exactly this way. And I'm going to do Aladdin's job. I'm going to actually edit the video and upload it from Wednesday's Talk to the Hand session, and see what I can do and how quickly I can do it before I I don't want to become a video editor for my next life. But,
so I will. Sorry for interrupting.
Yep, carry on, Aladdin. Yep.
I will record the Natasha session, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yep. Just record it. I mean, for you, Aladdin. Well,
discussion.
actually, let me put it this way for you, Aladdin. I'm willing to send you my API for YouTube, so you could slot that into OBS and just stream directly in. Okay. I'm not willing to do that for everybody, though. Dom. You're not getting it.
I don't get it.
No, I know you don't go into that many sessions on Skype, Zom, so it would be...
No, there is no point.
I will not streaming. I will recording it on OBS and editing, uploading on Spreaker.
Okay.
On YouTube. On YouTube, sorry. YouTube.
Okay. You've been working too long with News Roundup.
My brain is still...
Yeah, I'm not surprised. No, that would be great if you're willing to do that. But as I say, if you wanted to just stream it, because then you don't have to do any editing, it just goes, you don't have to do any uploading, it's all done automatically. Just let me know and I'll share the key with you. Okay. Just keep it very, very safe. I've heard about some people losing their key, and what happens to their accounts doesn't bear thinking about. It's not nice. Oh, but the other thing,
especially in discussions, I don't, or both of them, reading and discussion, because reading in one day and discussion in another day. So
yep, anything and everything.
I think, for example, yesterday discussion was very good. It's very awesome. And
yeah, I know, and it's such a shame because it's, sometimes they're so lively and people really get involved, and a lot of people aren't really that into going into the forum, because Natasha's brilliant. She always puts a link in to get people to talk about it. It's not to get people to talk about it for no reason. It is to get people to think about what they've just done, which makes your brain realize that what they've just done was actually important and that you actually wanted something out of it. Because otherwise it's like watching a TV program and then next week somebody says, what happened last week? And you go, I don't know, I've forgotten, because you didn't think about it in the meantime. So there is a reason why we say to people, tell me what you think on the forum, because it reactivates what you've just done. Right. And that's part of learning. But anyway, I can tell people that as much as I want. Half of them won't believe me, or they're just too busy. But this gives you the chance. And I think if people know they're going onto YouTube, it will also make them think more. Okay, oh, I'm on YouTube. Okay. Not I'll behave myself, but, what did I say?
Oh, yes, I behave myself.
Yeah. And also, I know that April does this. When I correct April, okay, If she's not certain, she'll actually watch the video and check that I was right, that that's what she actually said.
Oh gosh.
Can't get away with anything. So how to join a specific room?
Yeah. For example, this afternoon, if I want to join TGIF on Discord, what do I do?
Okay, well, let's see if you can do it now. Let's go into Discord, see if you can actually get into the room.
No, I can't. I've got the padlock.
Oh, interesting.
I've
Can
got
I
the
see what
padlock.
would you mind sharing your screen, Zom? So I can
It's on my phone,
see.
so let me connect.
Oh,
on the...
no, don't worry. No.
Okay.
That's fine. It's just
So
I haven't
I've got
seen
the
it.
padlock for
Yeah.
TGIF, English Book Club, Vocabulary Challenge, and it's fair to me. Only MLC, I've got no padlock, and voice chat, I've got no padlock, common room, and Shadok. The rest, I've got padlock. So
Okay, so for Shadok, I added you. You want to join us for TGIF? That's
well,
fine.
I'm not just talking about me. I'm just talking in general for people
Well,
who
exactly.
see this
No.
padlock. Actually, me, it's not the most. It's not just about an individual.
Okay, so this is how I envisage it happening. Zom, could you type in common room? Can I join TGIF?
Okay.
Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to skip the screen away just in case it shows any stuff that you don't want shown. Okay, same as Zom. Okay, so Zom, Shadok, and Elianet. Okay, invite to server, call, message.
So you will create the link, a temporary link right now, because you can
Yeah, I'm
create.
just wondering if I can just add you. I'm just wondering.
I think the best, because I've got an idea. I think the best is that then in the common room, when the session is about to start, you post the temporary link to this specific room, and so people click on it just to join.
True. That's very true. But I'm just wondering.
And you don't have to bother to add people then.
Okay, I'm just looking at something here. So let me just see if this works. Zom, is it now unlocked for you?
It is unlocked for me.
TGIF,
So,
yeah?
Yeah, I can connect to voice. That's it.
Okay.
And I'm connected. So I'll disconnect just now.
Thank you. Yeah, no. Marco, is it still locked for you, TGIF? I'm using you as a guinea pig, Marco.
You already got the badge.
Okay. Aladdin's in. Good. Yeah. Marco, is it locked for you? You have the padlock still? Okay, so that tells me if Rima's still got the padlock, what I can do is I've set it up that Shadoks can go into the room, which is fine. And then Rima, or people who are just LEN members, won't be able to. But what I'll do is I'll open it up for LEN members, but people who are everybody who are just new members won't be able to. Okay. Not yet.
Good.
Don't worry, Marco. I'm going to set it up that you can, because to me that's the whole point of being Blue, an LEN net member. You can get into any of the rooms, okay, whenever you want. So let's go into setup again for TGIF and go into permissions for LENnet, and I can put connect as tick, save the changes, escape. Marco, can you get in now? See if it works. Is it unlocked now, Marco? No. Oh, okay. What did I do differently?
Marco, click on the room.
I can hear you from my phone. That's crazy. I'm going to sign
That's
in.
it.
Yes.
Then,
Okay. No, sorry. Yes. Okay. So it's worked. So people who are LENnet members, I'll set up the rooms, the session rooms that you can just join. Okay. Which means you won't have to say, "Can you add me? Can you add me?" You can just join you'll still have to be added as an AlienNet member. Okay, so people who are watching this going, how can I take part? You will still have to say, Lynn, I'm so-and-so from the forum, and then I'll add you as an AlienNet member, and then you'll have access to any of these sessions.
Oh,
These
you really
are probably
want
going to go. Yeah, why not?
Okay, no, good. Okay.
It's the way I do Skype. So
yeah, but I think it's all right. Okay, so you still will have a lot of work. You still will have a lot of work to add people in all these different rooms. More tool.
No, I won't, because all I'll have to do is invite members into the AlienNet group. Then they'll be able to add themselves into any rooms. Okay. But people who are at everyone, won't. They'll get a temporary membership, and then when they leave, they'll have to ask again the next time. They'll have to be forum members to get into the AlienNet group. That's how I'm thinking. I mean, what do you guys think? Aladdin, does that sound sensible to you? It's like a hierarchy, if you like. Let me just, again, I'll swapsy that around to make sure.
Sorry, Lynn.
Yeah, I'm just saying, does it make sense to you that we do it that way? That we have, when we have members, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm not going to share that because it gives your numbers, so I won't do that. But for example, you join, you're an at everyone, okay, but that just makes you a sort of temporary member. So somebody comes along, they're a temporary member for a session.
It's good. And those who came regularly and they we know them.
Yep. Then they become AlienNet members. Yep. They get the blue, like Marco is blue here. That means he's an AlienNet member. And that means once I've set it up, Marco will be able to come to a session and just join whichever room the session's in. Now, this one and this one I won't do because these are backup rooms. I'm probably going to delete them and just use voice chat as a backup room. Oh, Zom's left the room. Oh, okay, Zom. Bye. Thanks, Zom.
She's starting her session.
Yay. Should we go and gate crash it?
Yeah. We want to learn Spanish. Hola. Hola.
Right, let's not be naughty. I don't want people doing that in my sessions, so I won't do it in theirs. Okay, so yeah, the hierarchy will be there in Discord in a similar way to Skype, but I'm hoping I'll be able to automate it more that people become AlienNet members and then can sort themselves out as and when they want to join a room. They're in the voice room. And then, as you've seen, Marco's still in TGIF. It's not starting for a while, Marco. And then the common room is just for text chat. The voice rooms are for voice. They'll be opened up to AlienNet members. But people who just come in through the permanent link I'll create won't be AlienNet members until, they can get temporary membership to come into a session if there's room. But if not, they'll have to become members. Okay. And I'll probably put, not on voice chat, we'll leave that as open, but I'll probably put a number limit on, no, I'll definitely put a number limit on English Book Club or Vocab Challenge because that's more intensive. But the chit chat ones, which Monday Live Chat will be chit chat in the future. There won't be the vocabulary challenge going on in the Monday challenge, Monday Live Chat. It will be like TGIF, but on a Monday. And instead of talking about what we've done during the week, we'll talk about what we're going to do during the week or what we did over the weekend. Okay.
And I'm also can add the voice channel, right?
Yes.
Because I'm thinking to add the English radio or radio show to be here if it's something happens, so I can.
I put a message in English radio, actually, Aladdin. I don't know if you've logged in yet. Because I had this thought, okay, I like Discord. I can see we can do more with it. And I just put a little message in chat in English radio. How do you fancy a voice room for English radio? And we could maybe discuss Music Roundup that Rupsil does and other things, or I mean, if Zom says there's this bot, this music bot, that would be great as well. I will investigate the music bot. Okay. So we could maybe talk about lyrics, talk about English radio itself, and yeah. But yes, try it and give it a go. If you can't set up a voice channel, let me know and I'll make sure you can. You should just be able to click plus and then give it a name and give it permissions. Can you do that? Does it work?
Yes, I sent.
Yay! And the permissions thing, I've looked into it and oh dear me. It's a nightmare. It really is. It's like, okay, what does that permission give them? What does that permission give them? And it has things like, be careful with this permission. I'm like, oh no, why? So Rima, you're here. You're not talking. I know you're probably at work. Can you think of anything else we could do with this? I mean, do you like it? Are you kind of thinking, yeah, this is cool? Or are you thinking, oh no, not another platform? Oh, right. I said to you could ask to join, Rima. I thought you were at work. Okay, I'm inviting you in. Okay.
And I can. Oh, what is that?
I don't know. I can't see what you can see.
I'm trying to add a new text channel, so I will call it Alien Radio Show. To add active people came in my Saturday show, radio show.
Okay.
Here to be if I want to contact with them at time, so I keep them posted with links, with everything happen.
Yeah, sure.
And they said text channel name must be alphabetical with dashes. What I'm
or
doing?
Underscore. So no,
okay.
no
There's no
symbol.
space.
Yeah,
No
not a
space,
space.
yeah.
No, you have to have it joined. Either a dash or a hyphen or an underscore will do. Okay.
So what I have who can access to this channel? Everyone or Shaduk?
You have to set it up. So once you set it up, you edit the channel. Okay. And then you go to permissions and you can have it as at everyone, which will always be with the common room. Or if you're setting up a room, you can add the roles members.
I want to add people.
So you can have, if it's at everyone, then you will get, I think I just
anyone can join, right?
I'm always doing this. I'm always clicking on that X instead of that X. Okay. So yeah, anybody can join who's got the link. So if I was to send out an invitation to learn English and I make a permanent link, which I haven't done yet, but I will do, because otherwise what's the point of being on it if it's only, you might as well stick to Skype if it's just for family and friends. So I'll make a permanent link that will go onto live chat and that will go into the calendar. So we'll get people coming in. They don't necessarily have to be members of the forum. And they will be able to use your English radio link if you set it to at everyone. Okay. So let's see what you've done. Let's have a look.
I've done learning
at everyone.
At everyone. But I want to add specific people who regularly came to my session. So I go permission.
This is what you do. Permissions,
adding.
Plus. Yeah, and then you'll get the two roles.
Okay. I can add separate people like Marco, right?
Yep. Yeah, you just put the name in, members in.
Just adding name.
Yeah. And if you want to stop everyone from joining, what you have to do is go to at everyone and then click off read messages. So specifically say that. And I think it's click off creating. I think you have to do two things, that, and that will block everyone. Okay, that means whatever their normal setup is as that role. Okay, and that, I think, read messages.
So why I can't remove everyone now?
You can, if you click off read messages. and click off, I think, create instant. I think you have to do 2. Again, this is, let me just see. Yeah, if you click off read messages and then save changes, okay, that will mean they won't be able to get in. So, yeah, if I go to there, that should stop everyone from getting in, okay? And what I'll do is I'll just put that above there. So we've got the common room, which is still set up for everyone. If I show you the permissions there, everyone, it's just the standard permissions, okay? You can't stop people from joining the common room. You can't do it. Okay? You have to have a text channel that is open to people who join your. Well, it makes sense. Otherwise, why have one? Okay. So that one, you can see this is blanked out. So I can't block everyone from joining that, which is fine. That's fine. Okay. But for ones you create, okay, so like Shaddix, which is a text channel, that's just for admins. And as I put here, I hope it will be very quiet. Okay. The permissions are for everyone. No, they can't read messages, so that means they just can't get in. It's not set up for LEN net members. It's just
from the beginning. You can remove everyone. Okay, yes. Let me try it.
Well, you've done it. I've done it. I've done it.
You have done it? Okay.
Yeah, I've done it. It'll still show them as there, but once you've got read messages clicked off, if you had somebody who was in there that was just a normal visitor, if we say, okay, that's what I'll call them, visitors, then they won't be able to join that text channel. They won't even see it. Okay, it won't even be an option. They'll only be able to come into the common room. Okay. It's a bit complicated. I can give you a link to the permissions. They've got a very good page in Discord for permissions. So if you're going to set up rooms, or if you're going to set up your own channel, then this is a good one to go to. I'll give you the link in here. Hang on. Okay. But the common room will be for everyone, and I will set up a text channel for net members so that you won't have to talk where people who are just visiting, being nosy, will see. Okay, so let me do that now, actually. So, again, members, we'll add that and that. You see, you don't put everyone there.
Yeah.
You see that? Yeah. Create. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did it. Okay. Alien members. Create. Okay. So put it above there. Okay. So that should mean that Marco can go in. You can go in and say, welcome to the other side. Oh, you can edit as well, by the way. Edit. Hello, Marco. So, Marco, can you hear me? Can I hear you?
Hello.
Hi. What do you think of all this? I know this is relatively new for you to use, although you joined it a couple of days ago. But what do you think? Good? Indifferent? Interesting? Boring?
It looks interesting, but I should try voice.
Well, what I was going to suggest is that when we finish today's session in a moment, we just pop over to Discord and do a little bit of voice chat, okay?
Okay, great.
But when we finish the session, yeah.
It seems very colorful.
Yeah, it's colorful. Well, what I was thinking, especially for you, Marco, is your league, your football league.
Oh, okay. Great.
Yeah, well, I think it lends, because it is a gamer platform, I think it would lend itself very well to organising your league in the same way. Yeah, but I just think so. That it's and again, don't get me wrong. For your football league, you can still run it on the forum to recruit members, etc. But if you wanted to set up your own server as well, I'd be absolutely fine with that.
And you're on session right now. It
Yeah.
might be before every week. I think it will be every week, right? It's. I know it's not starting yet. It will start the next season. So
Yeah,
it's
from August. It's
from August.
August. Yes, from the end of. I don't know precisely, but now it's paused because the season is over.
Yeah. So
It's a
try
break.
to
So you
start
could
with.
maybe think about what you could do using this, and get to know it, get used to it, and then think about how you could use it for that. But you're welcome to not do that. I mean, it's up to you, obviously. Okay.
I spoke with Zom about this, like maybe to create for the next season two leagues, like one regular league from which you can collect just regular points, and one head-to-head league. For instance, if Aladdin or I play one
Wow.
against each other, or I play
Don't fall
against
out.
you, Lynn. Like we will have after each week one of the winners, so we can challenge
Okay. Well,
one to each other. I spoke with Zom like if I like if she played like in the league. So
well,
in some game week, if I lose before each week, she can challenge me if I play against her or something, like to record some news or I don't know something. It could be more interesting than the regular league because. For every week, if we play head to head, like one week I will play against you, next week I could play against Aladdin, next against Zom, so and so on. So it could be interesting for like
sounds like fun.
it's like
Fall
a
out.
good draw. It's like a good draw. You can use it instead of draw machine like you used in for
Yeah.
drawing winners because
Yeah.
it's a little bit lottery. I can't predict who will play the best. So like it could be like some kind of bingo lottery like for each week if there will be enough players, like it could be
Well,
the
that's
more the
what
merrier.
I was thinking. Yeah, exactly. What I was thinking for that, Marco, is if you were, as I say, get used to the platform. You've got until August, so we'll be doing sessions, etc. And then think about just setting up a server because it's free. In the same way we've done Learn English for LEN Fantasy Football, and then use the forum to recruit members in. And then you could set up your leagues in the same way we've done the voice channels. You can actually set it up from a point system, maybe. So top players, and then a game between two people in there, that kind. I don't know, but it's something worth thinking about. Okay. So we've got
Yeah, it could.
we've got the common room, this is where you will find, I would think, new members or potential members or people who are just being nosy, want to see what we're doing. But these other rooms will be locked down to people, as you say, Aladdin, who get involved with the radio, people who are members of the forum with 2 stars, and people who are moderators. Okay. The chat channels will be by session. The 2 permanent sessions that I'm going to run for the next, I don't know how long, on Discord will be Monday live chat at the usual time. Okay. Oh, let me kill that. Okay. Disconnect. Okay. So Monday live chat, which will be, I'll put it into the calendar, and then TGIF, which I'll also put into the calendar. They will only be accessible by Alien Network members. Voice chat, I'll keep it that people who are just joining can join. So it will be again more relaxed. It means that if you're up and you want to see if anybody's around, you could come in and have a chit chat. And again, I prefer it in a way to Skype because you won't have to exchange contact details and phone them or put your phone number in. You can do that, by the way. Discord does have a level of security whereby people have to have a confirmed phone number. I'm not going to do that because it sounds too much like WhatsApp and what I don't like about WhatsApp. But you will have to have a confirmed email address. Okay, so I would suggest if anybody's watching this who's a forum member and they're interested in joining us, try to use the same email address that you use for the forum. Try to use the same nickname you use for the forum and the same avatar, she says, with a different avatar that you use for the forum. It's because I use my avatar for the forum for the channel. So I am creating a new avatar for the forum.
You are a boss.
And for him, I'm a boss, yeah. I'm a Shadok. I am going to be a Shadok, by the way. I am creating my own Shadok. Zom, if you're listening, you wait. I'm going to do a unique Shadok. And hope I'm not actually treading on anybody's copyright. Okay. So, any questions?
If I kick, for example, Marco is in voice chat.
Infatuated with
If I kick him from voice chat, which means it's he forget to close his voice, for example.
Don't worry about that. No, don't worry about that. What will happen is, if you notice here, you snooze, you lose.
Mm-hmm.
That's an AFK channel. 15 minutes of non-activity, they end up in there.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
That's good, yes.
Only use kick if somebody's... I mean, you don't even need to use kick if somebody's...
Okay, I don't want to use kick. If I have this channel here, I will drag and drop him in it. Right? What happened here? He's sending him a notification?
I don't know.
What happened on your side?
Marco,
what is that alarm? Marco?
Oh my goodness, you killed him.
No, just a second.
I think it was a coincidence.
Hello, anyone there? It seems you've gone AFK on us. We went ahead and moved you to the AFK channel. Okay.
Well done, AFK! Yay! I thought I was going to have to give you another alphabet lesson for a moment. AFK, yeah. You know what AFK means?
No.
Away from keyboard.
Away from, okay.
Oh, yeah.
So, You Snooze, You Lose is our AFK channel, okay? Again, that's set up that anybody can go there because you want people who are everyone. If somebody logs in and then they come to a voice session, I was about to do it again. That one. Okay. They come to the voice chat. Then they go and make a cup of tea and they forget about us. They'll end up in here. Okay. And did you get that as a notification then, Marco?
Yeah,
that's
what I'm going to ask him.
Yeah, what I read is just
give you a sound
what
notification.
Like no, maybe I didn't hear, but
no,
I got
it. It was like a phone ringing. Was that the notification?
Oh no, that was my real phone.
Oh,
real phone.
Oh.
At the same time, it's synchronized with my move.
Yes, it is coincidence, but yes,
coincidence. Oh my goodness, I was very worried.
And I have to change it. It's like so officially sounded. At
least it wasn't Hawaii 5-0. You're okay. No, it was just coincidence because literally Aladdin dragged you into You Snooze, You Lose, and that rang, and I'm like, oh my goodness, has he put his telephone number on Discord?
What awful music! They should change the music of notification.
Okay, so that's good. Yes, you can drag people in there, Aladdin, or they will go there automatically if they're not active at all for 15 minutes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you can change that 15 minutes to 5 minutes, whatever. But I think 15 minutes is fair. If somebody's away for longer than 15 minutes, I think we can say that. And they can just come. I mean, Marco, see if you can come back into voice chat.
10 minutes. I think it's 9 minutes, 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
So I still stays this message. Should I click on
Yeah,
OK?
Click on OK, and then
So
see if you
to
can get back to voice chat channel, this channel
voice
here.
chat. Okay.
Yay!
I'm
Okay.
here. Yeah.
No, I just wanted to make sure it didn't lock you out at all. Okay.
That's probably when I'm not active, so they put me there.
Possibly, yeah, possibly.
And when next time I arrive, so they should when I click on voice chat, they will give me permission to attend again. I don't know, maybe something.
Yeah, it is just literally taking you out of the voice channel that's active and putting you into one that's not active. I don't know what happens if you try to talk to other people in You Snooze, You Lose. But I thought it was a good name, by the way. That's my own invention. So you want it for 10 minutes, do you, Aladdin? You're so strict. How long does it take somebody to make a cup of tea? That's the thing. How long does it take for them to boil their kettle? Okay, so the common room, as I say, you could find anybody there, but in radio show, that should be active radio members. LEN members should be, in fact, I'll put LEN members under radio show. So common room, everybody, LEN members, everyone from the forum, radio show, everyone from the forum who's active on the radio, or whatever Alan decides, and Shaddock's admin. Okay.
What is that? I haven't this. I just have LAN members and common room in this.
Because you're not
radio show. This group Aladdin created.
Yes.
Okay.
Why I can't see it on my side? That's what I'm going to ask.
On the left side, I suppose.
Yeah, I can see it on.
Did you lock yourself out?
I don't know. But I can see
it. I can go. By the way, I warn you, if you set up
members.
Okay, let me just give you a warning. Okay, if you set up anything on this Learn English channel server, I will be able to get in. You cannot lock me out because I'm teacher. Yeah. Okay, I'm teach. Okay, so you won't be able to lock me out. So if you wanted to do something private, set up your own channel. Okay.
Okay.
And then you don't have to invite me. And so if you notice, Som has got her own channel here.
Yes, I know.
Okay. And she invited me, so I joined her, and she's locked me out of half the rooms already. So if you want to do that, which I'm absolutely fine with, honestly, I don't mind. Of course, if it's going to be an official LEN event, it has to be on the Learn English thing. Apart from special things like, Marco, your football fantasy league, because I think that would lend itself to its own channel, I'm absolutely fine. I trust you to run it sensibly. Aladdin, the same. If you wanted to do something in your technology and game section on the forum, I'd be happy to have you use the forum for that. Okay, but I won't be making that kind of offer to everybody. Zom's the same. I've said to her she can recruit people on the forum to her Spanish stuff in the polyglots group, etc. You know, you guys, I really don't mind. Other people, if somebody's watching this thinking, oh yeah, I can do that, you have to be very active on the forum for me to allow that. Okay, but you guys, yeah, absolutely. So I don't know what you've done with your permissions there. Do you want to screen share, Aladdin? Let me have a look.
It's vanished. It's not in my list. I can't do anything.
Anyway. So you've added Marco. Marco, you should be able to see that. Okay. You haven't added Shaddocks, that's why.
But what you said...
You haven't added yourself, actually.
Yes.
That's what's happened.
Only Marco. I open it for Marco.
But I can't see it.
Yes, because I add you.
Maybe because you click on this, what Lynn said, read messages. That's the click off on...
I did
is
that
it,
also.
Read messages and create, is it?
Okay.
And
no, because that's at everyone. But when you've been added as a member, I would have thought you'd be able to see it then. But let me just see. Has that helped at all?
Mm-hmm. Let me see. No.
No, you still can't see it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's weird.
And I can't see either
Can't see it either. Okay. That's odd, but let me have a look. I can see it. As you can see, it is there. The LEN radio show channel. I've taken it off screen share in case it shows anything admin-y that I don't want to go published. So, permissions, invites, webhooks, channel topic, not safe for work. Oh, I don't think we need that. Okay. Roles, members, Aladdin. Okay, Marco. Aladdin. In fact, you don't really want everybody who's a Shadok in there, do you? Because not everybody who's a Shadok is a thingy. So I'm just going to see. Aha, yeah, okay. So I'll put that onto there, that onto there, that onto there. Okay. How about now? Can you see it?
Yeah, I got I am in the group.
Excellent. Pop in and say something. I know what you're going to say.
Yes.
What about you, Aladdin?
Nothing. Is it?
Oh.
I have to relog. Maybe I'm not sure.
No, I don't think so. It worked for Marco. It should work for you. Let me go in again and see what I've done
Or I
there.
managed. Maybe I. Is
That's
that
okay.
why?
Looking for Aladdin. I've put you to manage the channel, so I'll put you to that as well.
Here is it.
Okay, so let me show you what I had to do. When you set up the permissions, you invited Marco in, but you didn't give him read message permission. So if you give read message permission, that's when Marco suddenly was able to see it. And what I did for you, I didn't give you read message. I gave you manage channel, okay, which I've set you. I'll keep on that for anyway, and I'll switch that on for you and that on for you. We don't want webhooks, so read message. I'll give you all of the stuff you need for that.
Then you got everything.
Yeah.
Not
Marco,
everything. There
I
is
will
something
give
is
you.
missing.
Yeah, I will give you.
I was
all
kidding.
this. No. We want you to be able to do this stuff, but and send and
Attach files. So it's also as option.
Okay, yeah, that's
No.
generally off.
Okay.
But for your own.
So that's
stuff,
for links, to add links for maybe, yes.
No.
I
worse
won't be
than
able
that.
to add link if you not.
Try it.
Okay,
Give it a go.
Mhm.
I'll show you what attach file is in a minute. But just put a link in, put a YouTube video in. That should work. Let me know if it doesn't. But it's up to Aladdin what he wants in there. But you're in now, Aladdin, so that's good.
Okay. What is the history? Why I can't see the previous history?
Okay, previous history can be set on or off. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know if I did that.
So what is the reason you set it off?
Just because that's how I've set the other ones on. So that's probably taken default. So what I'll do is I'll go to your again that one. Okay, permissions, Aladdin. Sure. Yeah, you've got it. You've got it. You should be able to, but maybe not only from the point I set it that you could. Okay.
Okay. And you turned this option off for everyone, right? On the common room or in
the common room, etc. I don't want people coming into the common room and being bombarded with a year's worth of messages. So people who join Common Room as members, but Shaddocks can see all previous messages, okay?
Yeah.
But in the Common Room, LEN members and new
So
members...
they will not come after 13 days.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, hi, back. I'm here.
Yeah, exactly.
It's good.
Okay.
It's hard.
But yeah, the permissions settings are really good for each room. You can, much more so than in Skype, you can really, there you go. So you can, okay, so what you can't do, Marco, and I would say that for anybody who sets up a room, they can have this permission, but for people who join it, won't be given this permission. What you can't do.
But what does it mean, like...
You'll see.
Like to add files. Okay.
You'll see. There you go. Just for you, Marco. Click on it.
Zombie joke.
Yeah, that's my favourite file share at the moment. Which is why it won't be available for everybody, because I don't want people uploading files.
I can't open it.
Can't you? Oh.
Does this, yes.
Okay, you do have to give it time.
To...
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to download it. It's just the upload file, which is this. If you haven't got that, you can't do it. Okay, but it means
By the way, sorry.
It's okay. The person who's running the room will be able to share a file with you. So a text file or an image, anything to do with the session. So people who are admins and people who are running the rooms, like Aladdin, this is your room. Aladdin, you should have that permission. Yeah, have you got the upload file there? But then it's up to the people in the room whether they want to download it. And of course, as you're out and about on the internet, be careful about what you download. Okay?
Okay.
Yay!
So,
Love it.
And by the way, sorry, it's not, but I don't know how to change it. Like whenever I try to open it, go to Opera browser, but I don't know. Probably at first time when I installed this browser and maybe check something to immediately
are you in
messages.
the browser?
I don't want to. I don't want, when I click on your message, it immediately was opened from the Opera browser, but I don't use this browser. And sometimes when I, for instance, from the Skype, if I try to open something, clicking directly from the link, it will send me to the Opera browser, but I don't know. I don't want to.
Aladdin.
Yep.
Yes. Because of it, I was asking it. Because of Aladdin, I know that he can't help me.
It sounds like in your permissions on your settings on your computer, that's the actual hardware settings, you've got Opera as the place for downloads to go. So you need to get into your browsers, set your permissions as to which...
The default program,
Default browser, but
but
where to find in browser, in Opera browser to find it, like okay.
Or in the browser that you want to use, open that up, go into the permissions, and say use this for this or this or this.
Because everything, what was I like Audacity messages, or I don't know what for Second Life, for everything, they are like. If I click directly, if I not like copy your URL, they
your
will
browser,
send me.
The browser is Opera.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't use Opera. Definitely, I click on some to be my default option at the beginning, but I don't know how to change it.
Yes, but when you set up your Opera to any browser, doing this, if you open it again, it will ask you this yes or no questions, and if you didn't read it and click yes, it will be the default. So it's asking you every time
No, anymore.
You are using another default application. So if you want to use Opera like a default browser on your settings, so click here. Okay.
But you mean actually?
Okay.
You
Which
mean
browser you want to use it like a default?
like
Chrome.
Chrome, yeah.
Okay. Go to setting and inside Chrome, and use it as a default browser. There is a default browser option. You can click there and make it a default. If you are using Windows 10, you can go application, search it. You are using Windows 10?
No, Windows 7. Yes,
Okay.
I clicked just on the Opera Chrome to
Default
be
browser.
my
That's it.
default browser. So if I try to, for instance, this link, this text which Lynn shared, it will right now it will send me to the Opera, to the Chrome, not to the Opera.
Yes.
Just to try. Okay, great. Yes. Okay, yes, that's it.
Okay.
No, what?
Yeah, you need to change. It's not just which browser opens. What you're doing with the link for the text file, that's a download location, which is slightly different to what a link to a web page would do. So what you need to do is you need to change the download location. Okay.
Okay, that's the same for the. Okay, I suppose in the settings.
So if you scroll down, it's got change download locations on that link, and you can
Show
use,
advanced settings. Okay.
Yeah.
Downloads. Okay, downloads location. So I got a partition on my hard drive, like, and is like, could I?
Yep.
Because
you
it.
should be able to.
But I don't. I
Or
suppose
you
that
could
there is
change it.
no.
I prefer this, to be honest. Ask where to save each file before downloading. Okay, so you'll just get a little pop-up message, and it will ask you, and you can say, "Oh, okay, I want that in there. I want that in there." Okay.
Okay. So, but why stay? Why still remains the same? Like I check the ask where to save each file before downloading, but still remains partition like C or D partition. Still remains, nothing changed. Because if they ask me why still stay.
I think so. Aladdin, am I right?
I click,
Okay.
Lynn. Maybe it's there is some like save changes, but I can't see it. Like because I click, as you said, ask where to save each file before downloading. I clicked on it, but still remains on which path.
Yeah, but it will only activate that the next time you try to download.
Oh, probably, yeah. Okay. But Lynn, what is that for the which browser will I use while downloading? That's not. I didn't notice any message for this. Like you said, like this this material which you shared recently. Like it will it
Try
go
it again. See what happens now. Just
okay.
on it. See what happens. You might need to restart your computer.
Yeah. Now it's going on the Chrome. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Great. Thank you.
Okay. Good.
Yes.
As you say, as Aladdin said, don't just click yes.
Yeah.
We've run out of time.
Okay, thank you.
We have run out of time, so I'll finish this call and then we'll just start a very quick hello call in Discord just to show that it works. Okay, but I'll kill this one first. Any questions before I go here?
No, I will ask in Discord.
Okay. Well, it won't be streaming, so it won't get. If you've got something sensitive you want to ask, that's the time to do it. Okay, so bye everybody. Thanks for coming.
Bye,
I'll see you
everyone.
on the other
Thank
side. Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Aladdin.
Bye.
You're welcome.
Bye.